Yeah, now I have that song stuck in my head too. Thanks.
Song.
Your dad was talking about the Lola the Pug song. Now I have it stuck in my head too. Bouncing, bouncing, falling all around the show. Rolling, rolling. Ugh. Now I'm gonna have to watch that after I'm done. In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to YouTube, look up Lola the Pug, and yeah, you'll have it stuck in your head for the rest of the week. And every time you see a pug, it'll automatically pop in your head. How's everybody doing? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ali. Quick, somebody give me another song to get stuck in my head. I'm hearing a Scottish
song that never ends.
Oh, God, no. No. No baby shark in this house. Not since I was in kindergarten. Thank you. Mm-mm.
Kids
Nope.
sing that enough at school. Okay.
Nope. Kieran, wanna say hi? Wanna say hi to everybody? Hi. Unimpressed cat is unimpressed. Hi. Wanna say hi to everybody? Hi. He was taking a nap. He's mad at me now. Michelle says hi.
Hi.
What's up?
What up, photobomber? Hashtag photobomb. Hashtag drive-by. Alrighty. So, greetings, nerdlings, and welcome back to that Nerd Mama Life. So, today's weird holiday for the day is National Wear Pajamas to Work Day. If only. I can literally count on one hand the amount of times I actually got away with wearing pajamas to work. And that's only because I wear t-shirts and lounge pants. So it's not as publicly crude as some. But, fun fact about that. PJs weren't always just for sleeping. In fact, French fashion designer Paul Poiret, back in the early 1900s, designed a line of silk pajamas that could be worn during the day out in public. So, yeah. And in Japan, it is still socially acceptable to wear pajamas in public. Of course, we've been doing it over here for a lot longer than that. But speaking of the French, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what today's nerd news is probably going to be. Yesterday, Notre Dame was on fire. They lost their spire and their roof. It was a $6.8 million renovation project in the making, and they lost a lot. But fortunately enough, you know, human chains were able to save some very priceless artwork and relics. The stone structure, the twin towers, the main bell, the great organ, and all 3 rose windows survived. Thank God, because when I heard that Notre Dame was on fire, my heart just sank, because that's one of my bucket list things, is to go see the stained glass in Notre Dame. I'm not particularly a religious person, but I am an appreciator of art. and the stained glass is the best in the world, and I love the look of stained glass. So I was so scared that the glass was going to be gone. Thankfully enough, it wasn't. So far, people all over the world have raised $700 million to go towards restoring the cathedral. Social media has been just going bonkers, flooded with thoughts, prayers, feelings, videos. One thing that I don't like, and this brings me to today's topic. What is too soon? Y'all know what I mean. Not even 24 hours, people. Not even 24 hours. And people are already posting memes about Notre Dame burning. Really? Really? And I've seen some pretty rude ones, pretty outlandish ones. It's like, it kind of raises questions for me. And one of them is, have we as a society become so desensitized that when something tragic happens, we really don't blink an eye bat anymore? It's like watching the same horror film like 200 times, and after 200 times you're just like, whatever. Another question I have is, are these people just trying to get a meme out there? I mean, are they just trying to ride the media and get their 15 seconds of fame, hoping that their meme is the one that goes viral? It shocks me. And in the grand scheme of things, I understand that, parts of Notre Dame burning aren't exactly what most people would consider a tragedy. Simply because nobody was hurt. The main structure was saved. They've already raised $700 million to completely restore everything. Their sacred relics are safe at the City Hall. Most of the artwork has been put in the Louvre in storage to be restored, and everything like that. And it's like, but still, this is a piece of architecture that has stood since they began in the 12th century. It took them 300 years to complete the structure, and it's been standing ever since. So you can imagine what people in France are feeling. I mean, that's tragic to them. It's the heart of their city. It's in the very heart of Paris. And they're devastated. I mean, it's so important to them. It's so iconic to them. It's what draws people to visit their city. And I can only imagine being a French person and going online and seeing these really heartless memes and just being completely disgusted and hurt. And I'm all about a good meme. Let me tell you, I post memes all the time, but never about anything that is directed towards a group of people who experience some kind of tragedy in their life. We've seen it even in our country. Every time something tragic happens, it seems like not even 24 hours, 48 hours later, you're seeing all these memes pop up, and it's just like, girl, really? You just want to give them the library look and be like, what are you thinking? Every time a shooting happens, we see so many memes about, guns versus no guns and changing laws and all this stuff. And there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it without being a scummy person about it. You can post your thoughts and feelings without inflaming the situation even more. It's called tact and tastefulness. How hard is that? As people who have a brain, have some basic intelligence, it makes me sick in a way that this happens. And don't get me wrong, on the flip side of the meme culture, there are tons and tons and tons of motivational memes out there that, give hope for humanity. But unfortunately, yes, tact is something that today's generation isn't taught enough. I totally agree, Michelle. I totally, 100% agree. Children need to be taught that just because you get behind a keyboard does not give you license to say things or do things that you would not do or say to someone's face. And I know a lot of people use memes as a passive-aggressive form of confronting the problem. I've done it. I'll admit it. I've done it. When I don't feel like confronting the problem, I'll post a meme and be like, And yeah, nowadays, Allie, I agree with that too. Blood, guts, and explosions are considered clickbait nowadays. It's where did we fall off the wagon when it came to common sense and dignity and respect for somebody else's pain? Where did we lose track here? I'm all about funny memes. If you follow my other social media, you'll see me post memes all the time. Are they serious? No. Because I personally believe, this is my personal philosophy, there's way too much nastiness in the world. And if I can do one thing a day, one thing, to make somebody laugh, smile, or think, that's what I want to put in the world. That's part of my whole mission statement. Oh God, I just went Jerry Maguire. My mission statement for this channel. It's part of my mission statement. I want to make you laugh. I want to make you smile. I want to make you think. I want to put something good into the world. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I believe there is someone out there that has more control than I do. Because left to my own devices, my life would be a lot crappier than what it is. But you look at any religion that exists today, and every single one of them have one thing in common. They all have a version of the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. And that's what I do. I put good out in the world because that's what I want people to give back to me. That's what I want the universe to give back to me. I try to do good things and be a good person. Not only just because that's who I am, but I think the world needs it. There's so much negativity created in the world that we have to do what we can to counteract that. It's spells and counter spells. Harry and Draco. Spells and counter spells. Somebody comes at you, you got to counter it. For every nasty meme, there should be at least 10 good ones, funny ones, smart ones, motivational ones. That's the kind of meme culture that we should have. That's the kind of energy that we should be putting into our world. Not sitting back behind a computer screen and laughing at other people's pain. I was talking with my daughter about this at one point, and she, the kids at her school always constantly posting memes, and my kid's not technologically inclined like most kids her age, because she kind of got into computers later than most her age. So she doesn't understand why people would want to put out that kind of negativity. Hi. Hello. This is my kid. This is Leah.
Hey.
Eventually we'll do a video with her. Pretty smart kid. She annoys me, but that's okay.
It's my job.
I love her anyway. Anyway, get on my video. But she doesn't get it, because that's not the way that her and her dad, that's not the way we raised her. Allie says hi. We don't raise her to be that way. We raise her to be accepting and tolerant and respectful and smart. Smart about what she puts into the world. Chuck says hi too. When it comes to meme culture and tragedy, we should all just follow the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Only put into the universe what you want to see given back to you. Lift each other up. Don't kick people when they're down. There's enough of that in the world. We don't need any more. Thank you and goodbye. Well, nerdlings, that is my bit of info for today. Please don't forget, like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media. As always, guys, I love you. Stay nerdy. I can't do the Vulcan. It hurts my fingers very well. Yeah, my fingers don't do that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.